02-399.
Good morning or good afternoon, Your Honor. Claire Burke, Marilyn Muskie, and Chief Peter, on behalf of our client, David Burke, who's in custody.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Burke.
Just Attorney Beth Sullivan, Mr. People, Your Honor.
Thank you. And counsel, on behalf of your client, do you waive formal reading of the complaint, advisement of rights, including armed forces and veterans' rights, and her plea of not guilty, denying any and all special allegations, enhancements, and priors?
Yes, Your Honor.
And requesting a preliminary hearing within the period?
Yes, Your Honor. From the media reports, apparently there have been 4 months of secret grand jury proceedings. We believe that Mr. Burke is entitled at the earliest opportunity to an open preliminary hearing, and the proceedings not be done in secret. So we are asking for a preliminary hearing to be set at the earliest possible date on the 10th date. Your Honor, we believe the actual evidence will show David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, nor was he the cause of her death. And we would like to be able to have the evidence come into the light of day at the earliest opportunity in order to establish that. We're asking for April 23rd as a 3 of 10, Your Honor.
Anything from the people?
We'll be very happy to put on the evidence that we collected in this case in the last several months.
Thank you. So the matter will be set, plea not guilty has been entered on behalf of Mr. Burke. The matter will be set in Department 105. The matters were assigned to Judge Charlene Almeida in Department 105 for all purposes by the judge of the supervising judge criminal.
Yes, Your Honor. If I may just put on the record, we have, as soon as the people arrive, delivered a informal discovery request consistent with the Penal Code Section 1054. We have been given almost no discovery thus far. We received a 3-page follow-up report, no autopsy report, and a copy of the complaint. And we would ask the people respectfully to produce discovery at the earliest opportunity.
Your Honor, as I indicated to counsel, there's approximately 40 terabytes of discovery in this case. Moreover, in order to obtain the transcripts from a grand jury investigation, counsel has to file a motion. She knows the way the system works. I'm not able to gather those. They have to be provided after the court orders and released because it was an investigation. Second of all, if counsel plans on going to a preliminary hearing within the 10 days, it is unlikely that there will be very much discovery provided within that period, given the voluminous nature and how long it's going to take to copy onto drives. In addition to that, the coroner's report was sealed in this case in order to prevent it from tampering truthful testimony from witnesses that testified at the grand jury. So an order will also have to be obtained in order to get the coroner's department, which is now the medical examiner's department, to release those materials.
Your Honor, it's surprising news given the District Attorney's Office held a press conference this morning where they discussed the cause of death, apparently under seal and not released by the coroner's office, as did the robbery homicide unit to the press. So we would again reiterate, we believe that Mr. Burke is entitled to discovery. We have served the people with notice. They have 15 days to produce discovery in this case. We would ask that they do that in conscientious earnestness and as quickly as possible.
I'd ask the court to make an order today. We'll take a copy of the minute order, ordering the Department of Medical Examiner to release their coroner's report in this case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The court will order that the medical examiner release the report in this case.
Thank you.
The matter set in Department 105, as the court indicated, April 23rd, 2026, as a 3 of 10. Anything further?
No, not this time.
Bill, no bail. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
CF02-399.
Hi, cousins. So David Burke, the monster, who allegedly, because he has not been proven guilty, has been charged with the unaliving of a 14-year-old girl. And I think I did mention this in perhaps one of my videos. It's very hard for me to do these videos because it's just very hard. Even those kids that were unalived by their father, I just cannot even bring myself to do that video. But there's a conversation we need to have, which is a conversation I try to have with the whole Brandy situation that Black people do not want to have. And it is the conversation of you giving the monster, the predator, the PDF file, the rapist access to your children. You're trusting your children with these animals, and then you cry and complain that the animals, the tiger, the bear, the wolf, has harmed your children. And I thank God for Queen Sheba, because Queen Sheba, I love her. Oh Lord, I just need to listen to her more, because she have these hard conversations that Black people do not want to have. We just don't want to have. You always want to blame the monster. And I'm like, he's a monster. He's a wolf. He is an unaliver. He's a rapist. So what exactly do you think he's going to do? Huh? What exactly do you think the wolf is going to do to your child? I want to know. Brandy's parents gave him access to her, and now 30 years later she want to cry. Oh, he took advantage of me. He's a monster. He's a wolf. He's a predator. He's a PDF file. So yes, he's going to take advantage of you, but he had the opportunity to take advantage of you because your mama and your daddy gave you to them. And so Queen Sheba is going to be talking about this whole situation with this young woman, poor child, parents who gave him access to her. I'm not going to be talking much. I'm going to give Queen Sheba a donation. I absolutely love her. Her voice is just so soothing and so calming. And I just really appreciate her for having these hard conversations that Black people do not want to have. And we need to have these conversations. You cannot blame the wolf for tearing your kid apart when you gave your child to the wolf. You cannot. Go ahead, Queen Sheba. And let me go on over there and give her a couple of dollars. Shout out to her. I love her. I just absolutely love her. And I really do think that her channel should be one of the top Black YouTube channels. But of course, when people are really talking truth and sense, you know, YouTube kind of hold us back. They don't push us back. They don't push us ahead. People who's really teaching truth and common sense, like myself, they suppress us. Okay, Queen Sheba, she should be at 1 million subscribers by now, because when you listen to her, it's like, yeah, that's what I've been saying too. That makes sense. Go ahead, girl. So go over to Queen Sheba, subscribe. I'm not going to play the whole video, but I just wanted to touch on a few things that she said that her family gave this access. Go ahead, Queen Sheba. I love her.
All right, welcome back, Kings and Queens, y'all. We are talking David the singer. David, spelled D4VE. That's D as in David, the number 4, V as in Victor, D as in David. He's been officially charged with murder and also sexual misconduct, lewd and lascivious acts with the minor and the death, in regards to the death of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Now, initially our focus is on David and the victim, Celeste. But I just want to take some time today to focus on Celeste's family.
Right.
I have a very strong opinion, and some may not agree. Some may not agree, but it wouldn't be right, because when we talk about justice and advocating for those victims, especially children, Celeste had a family, and let's be very clear. According to the brother, the family was familiar with David. They were aware that Celeste had a relationship with David. They were familiar with the car that David drove, the Tesla, because the Tesla has come to their family home several times to take Celeste out on a date to the movies. You know where I'm going with this.
So this grown man is coming to your house to pick up your 14-year-old daughter to take her on a date. And so now when the predator, the PDF file, has unalived your child, you want justice. No, you should be arrested. I hope they arrest the parents. They should be arrested and thrown in jail with the unaliver. She's 14. What are you doing allowing your 14-year-old child to go out with an adult male? Like, what you think he was doing with her?
About to talk about it. For those of you who are just tuned in or if you're new to the channel, welcome to the palace. I am Queen Sheba. I cover a variety of hot topics specific to reality television, but most importantly, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience.
Subscribe now.
So go on over to Queen Sheba and subscribe to her, okay?
All right, so let's get into it. Celeste Rivas' dad has officially thanked the Los Angeles Police Department for their arrest of David. And according to TMZ, her family wants justice for the slain teenager. And according to their attorney, David's arrest makes them feel that they're going to get it. We all want justice for Celeste. We do. I think we can all agree on that. And that's the commonality that draws in the public interest. And not only that, draws in bloggers, content creators, and media outlets, because Celeste is a true victim. She was a child. And I'll say it again and again and again. Children cannot give consent. But you did, as the family. You allowed her, and I'm not talking about the time she ran away. You allowed her to move freely about the cabin with your blessings. I've been covering this case for quite some time.
Her family allowed her, and she had ran away at 13. And we could come back and talk about that. Okay.
Time. And I'm going to pin the video description of past commentary that I've done on this case. The brother of Celeste Rivas stated they knew David, and they immediately began to strongly suspect that when her remains were found in that Tesla, they knew that was David's car, because that's the car that would pick her up and take her to the movies. You knew who he was. You knew she was a teenager. And during the time before she ran away, because when she ran away, she was 13. Let's be very clear. When she was reported as a runaway by her family, she was only 13. But let's track back to when the timeline, David met her on Roblox. Is it Roblox?
Roblox. This is another thing. There are predators in these games. My son play Roblox, and either me or daddy, we're always in earshot, and you can only play with the kids from your school. And we monitor, and you're on for 30 minutes. Okay? This is weird. What is that about, Michael?
That's where predators hang out to meet your children. He's a gamer, but he identifies with a younger demographic of children. So he's not a man that operates his age. He operates in his shoe size. And that's where we believe that he identified Celeste as a victim, as a target, as prey, because he is indeed a predator. But I have a lot of questions.
Victim, target, prey. Victim, target, and a prey. So are you allowing your kids to be a victim? Is he a target? Is he a prey? Are you so willy-nilly with your kids that the predator, the wolf, can see, oh, she's an easy prey. She's a target.
For the family. Why in the hell would you think it was okay to bless her to go to the movies with a grown man? I think I know why. I think you were enamored by the fact that he was a singer. I think you were enamored by the fact that he had a large platform, a lot of visibility, and you didn't do your due diligence of protecting your child. There, I said it.
Yes. Say it, Queen Sheba. Say it. Say it. Parents are prostate their children. You see a man that has a couple of dollars and you want to prostate your kids. Instead of you working hard, you creating wealth, you have your own money, to do what you want to do with your children, send them to the best school, offer them the best opportunity, so when the predator comes, and offer your child something, they can say no because my mama and my daddy is offering me the best opportunity. Woo! Come on, Queen Sheba. Go ahead, girl.
Now, Patrick Steinfeld is a lawyer for the Rivas family, and he released a statement following David's arrest. And according to TMZ, he's explaining how the family is planning on handling David's possible upcoming court dates or the proceedings. So they plan to exercise their rights under California's Victims' Bill of Rights, better known as Marcy's Law, to attend David's arraignment if the DA chooses to charge him with murder. And they're saying that they're going to also attend any press conference the DA holds following the arraignment and will speak to the media after that. My question is, where the hell were you when this was public and they raided his house?
Thank you. Thank you.
You hid from the cameras then. You had nothing to say then. I would think, and I don't want to be too judgy, but
be
I would
judgy.
think that as a parent, I wouldn't get.
Be judgy, Queen Sheba. Be judgy. Because judgy is based on the information I have, I'm making a decision. Go ahead, girl.
Give a damn what stage we're in. I'm coming out publicly. Before, during, and after. I'm not waiting until we get the most press coverage. I'm not waiting. To hell with these Hollywood lawyers. To hell with what the police are saying. I am going to speak on the behalf of my child, and I wouldn't give a damn who liked it. Like Beth Holloway, Natalie Holloway's mom. You couldn't stop her for speaking out. She kept Natalie's name in rotation as it relates to media attention, media coverage. Where were you? Why now? And I just question the timing of it all. I question the timing of it all. I'm sorry. So now you're going to attend the press conferences. Now you're going to attend the highly covered arraignment. And then you're going to take to the streets. You're going to put your face in front of the camera and then give public statements. Patrick Steinfeld also shared his own insight into how the family's feeling. He said that Jesus Rivas said, thank God, justice for Celeste. Y'all, they were quiet as a mouse when her remains were found. As a mouse when she was identified as a young girl who was dismembered, placed in 2 bags in that Tesla. Not one word. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I just kind of feel like you're looking for clout off of the death of your daughter. You're looking to take advantage of this thing, I believe, that could be financially advantageous.
Right.
Advantageous. I think you're looking to come up. I feel like you're looking for a financial advantage. That's just my personal belief. And I think I'm right. And let me tell you why I think I'm right. Let me say this.
I think you're right too, Queen.
Because this family set up a news conference, a press conference. They had an entire press conference scheduled, and somebody must have got in their ear, and somebody must have sat them down and said, what the hell are you doing? This is not America's Who's Got Talent, where you get to showcase who you are. Because yesterday, April 20th, all of a sudden, the news conference that they scheduled has been miraculously called off. And now they're saying, okay, we're not going to speak publicly from the courthouse this afternoon. You better not, because you look like opportunists. You look like you're doing it for the cameras. You look like you didn't give a damn about your daughter from start to finish. I'm glad that somebody told you to sit down, and shut up. Why would you go off and schedule your own conference just to make a fool of yourself and showcase your deficiencies as parents who could have done more than what you did to protect your daughter? Yeah. So they called off the news conference. They were expected to speak out publicly after David was charged in her violent death. And a news conference was set up. They set it up, y'all. I told you. Listen, if you look. But the family later decided, this may not be the best look. We probably don't need to appear on camera. Oh my God, we counted our chickens before we put too many eggs in the basket. We counted our chickens before they hatched. Oh, we're making the wrong moves. We're not going to win public opinion. So it was Celeste's father, her mother, and sister that attended David's court hearing on yesterday, April 20th, at the Hall of Justice in downtown Los Angeles. And they had been set for a news conference with the attorney, Patrick Steinfeld. And somebody pulled the plug on that shit. They said, don't do that. You're going to look like absolute fools.
Right.
You're going to look like a fool if you do that. The focus should be Celeste. You should not be holding conferences right now, like you're on a freaking podcast.
Right.
So according to them, they were set to make a brief statement through their attorney, but did not intend to take questions. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Be quiet.
Right.
So according to prosecutors, they said David and Celeste, she was 14. They believe she had turned 14 when she died. The prosecutors are saying it's a matter of fact he had a sexual relationship with this young girl. They're saying as early as 13. I call BS.
Christ.
According to the records that I went down the rabbit hole and I shared in previous videos, I'm going to say 12. I'm going to say 12.
12 years old. They knew what he was doing. They gave him to her to him. They need to be arrested. They need to be in jail.
But he met her before age 12. The prosecutors believe that he murdered her with a sharp instrument, according to the prosecutors, who said he then cut up her body, put her in 2 bags, and kept her in the trunk of his car for 4 months. Do you know how dark, how disgusting, how low you have to be to know that there's a dead body cut up in 2 bags in the trunk of your car for months? My only question is, I'm wondering, well, how come he didn't dispose of the body? How come he didn't take the car somewhere else?
Right.
Now, I think that's where his deficiencies come in.
Right.
Yeah, that's where his lack of arrested development comes in. Because although he's a man, he operates in spaces where children play.
Right.
Was it the arrogance? Was it fear? I don't think it could have been fear. I think he thought he was smart enough, clever enough, charming enough that he could actually get away with murder. I think he thought, I'll just leave it here. And they would not believe that I would be that dumb to do it. So they're going to look at somebody else because they would probably think, why would he do this and leave the car parked in his neighborhood? Of course, he's not the killer. That's what I think. He is so sadistic.
Right.
That he actually thought that he could beat the system, that he was bigger than the program. He could outsmart everybody.
Mm-hmm. Hey cousins, I'm back. We had a power surge. We had a surge, if you can hear me. We had a power surge. Oh, there you go. Oh. We had a power surge. In and out. But okay, I have to go because listen to the rest of Queen Sheba. I'll link her below. But this, I am so glad somebody is talking about this. You give your kids to the predator and the monster. What do you expect? I have to go. I absolutely love you. I adore you. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out. We'll be talking about this a little bit more, but I am so glad that Queen Sheba is saying what she's saying that the parents gave her to her, basically. Okay, he's been having access to this little girl since she was 12, and then she ran away from home at 13. And personally, as a runaway myself at 16, I think when kids run away from home, something is going on in the home. Okay, but I love you. I adore you. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out, comment below. What do you think about this? And what do you think about what I said? Because a lot of people was emotional about my whole branded video because they missed what I was saying. He's a monster. He's a predator. He's a wolf. Why do you expect a monster, predator, a pedophile not to hurt your child? That is who they are. Liars lie, cheaters cheat, predators predatorize. I don't know why y'all expect predators and monsters and pedophiles to not hurt your children. That is who they are. My gosh, like you guys are like, not my cousin. It's not my cousin. Cousins, I have to go. I absolutely love you. I adore you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.